What's up everyone, it's Sean here and today's video is going to be very special. So today, I'll be reviewing the Converse Chuck 70 Game Day High in the Toronto Raptors colorway. These released a few weeks ago to celebrate the start of the new NBA season. The official colorway for this shoe is red, black, and egret, and they retail for a price of $250 US or 300 Canadian dollars. So I know what you're thinking, that's an obscene amount of money, really expensive for a Chuck Taylor, but I'm going to tell you why these are so special and why these are worth every penny. So alongside this Toronto Raptors colorway, Converse also released similar editions for the other 29 NBA teams. The unique thing about this shoe though is that instead of your traditional canvas that's typically found on your Converses, in this case the upper of this shoe is constructed using an authentic NBA jersey. This is the actual stuff that the NBA players wear on the court, but they've taken that material and put it onto an upper of a Converse All-Star. In addition to the premium materials, there are only 250 pairs made for each team, and every shoe is individually numbered 1 to 250. Before I go into more detail about this shoe, first I want to give you guys a quick look at the box. These come in the special edition NBA branded shelf style box. The box itself is done in white. We have this NBA court branding on the top. We have Converse on both sides right here, and on the front we have Converse, an NBA official sticker, and the size label. I also want to point out though, there is this NBA sticker right here, a Raptors logo, and the number of your pair. So as I mentioned, there's 250 of each team. I got pair 131 out of 250. As for the shoe itself, as you can see, every shoe is unique in its own way. So this really depends on the size of the shoe, the cut of the material, and where they placed it. Every shoe is going to look a bit unique. On the lateral side of the left shoe, we have this Raptors word mark right here. And on the lateral side of the right shoe, I believe this is supposed to be the number 19, it's just flipped over, but it's pretty dope how it looks like it spells out 6. So as I mentioned earlier, this is the real deal jerseys that players like DeMar DeRozan, Kyle Lowry are wearing on the court. So if you take a real close look at this number right here, you can see there's actual perforations on the number and it's actually stitched on and it's not just simply screen printed. On the medial side of the left shoe, we have the player's name, which in this case is Taylor for Chuck Taylor, of course. And then there's this Converse Chuck Taylor All-Star branding done on this leather patch done in red and black. Similarly, on the medial side of the right shoe, we have another part of a number, as well as the patch found once again. On the medial side of both shoes, we have these two metallic eyelets found on the bottom. Taking a look at the back of the shoe, we have We the North on the left, and the black chevrons on the right. And at the very bottom where the midsole sits, we have this Converse All-Star branding done in black and red. Running up the center of the shoe are these metallic silver eyelets, and the laces in this case are a flat style lace done in an off-white color. The tongue on the right shoe is done in plain red, but the tongue on the left shoe features two of those black chevrons pointing up. Taking a look at the inside of the tongue, this is where you find your unique number of your shoe. So in my case, again, this is pair 131 out of 250. The interior of this shoe is lined with a very soft and high quality off-white colored leather. Similarly, these feature a leather-lined off-white colored insole that has the NBA and Converse logo debossed into the left shoe and the Raptors logo debossed on the right shoe. The midsole and toe cap of the shoe is done in an off-white color, giving it a very vintage vibe, but it does have a glossy finish to it. Taking a look at the bottom, we have your classic Chuck Taylor All-Star rubber outsole done in an off-white color. In terms of sizing, I feel these fit the same to me as my other Chuck Taylors, so I'd recommend going at least a half size down, if not a full size down. So for me, I fit between a 10 or a 10.5 normally, and for Chuck Taylors, I'm typically a 9.5. So for this shoe, I don't know if it's because it was so limited, but they didn't seem to offer half sizes on the site. So I had to settle between a 9 or a 10, and I figured it's probably better or safer to go with a 10, and worst case, I'll throw in another insole or just wear thicker socks than having to squish my feet into a size 9. So as expected, I got the size 10. They do fit a little bit big, but I could probably make do by just wearing elite socks or just throwing on another third-party insole inside. Comfort-wise, there's nothing really to write home about. This is pretty standard Chuck Taylor All-Star cushioning, so it's gonna feel pretty stiff, pretty firm, but honestly, I didn't buy these for the comfort. This is definitely more of a collector's item for me. So now I'll show you guys how these Toronto Raptors Chuck Taylors look on feet. Overall, I fully get that for 300 Canadian dollars, this is extremely high for any shoe, let alone a Chuck Taylor All-Star. But the fact that this was uniquely numbered 1 to 250, and this is probably a shoe that will never re-release again, and the fact that it features this unique jersey material that is authentic to what the pros wear, this was something that I just need to have being a die-hard Raptors fan. Price point aside, let me know in the comments down below what you guys think of the concept and execution of this shoe. Is this something that you would probably wear, or it's more of a collector's piece that you would just have on display? If you guys enjoyed this video, be sure to give me that thumbs up and hit that subscribe button down below if you haven't already, and be sure to give me a follow on my Instagram as well for more daily updates, and you can find me there at SGO8. So until next time, thank you guys so much for watching, thank you for the support, let's go Raptors, and I'll see you guys in my next video.